What's going on, guys? This is Andrew Chicken and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys the updated version of my vanilla economy system for 1.12, since a lot of you guys have either been having problems with this old system or suggestions to make it better. So I've taken these suggestions and made a new, streamlined, and easy to set up economy system for you guys. This new economy system is completely vanilla and allows you to sell any item for money, and then buy other items with that money absolutely flawlessly. This does require command blocks though, but I do have all of the commands you'll need for this system in the description below. So without further ado, let's get straight into how to set up a vanilla economy system in Minecraft. So the setup of this system is fairly simple, although it does require some objectives like the earlier version did. As you can see here, I've got 3 different command lines. The first one sets up the different scoreboards you'll need for this system. The second line right here allows you to sell items for money, and it's a bit longer than the other 2 lines, but it's very simple, and like I said, all of the commands will be in the description, so you can just copy and paste them into the command blocks. This third line allows you to buy items with that money, and you can change these 2 lines to sell whatever you want. So you can sell like wood or bacons or steak or whatever the heck you want to sell here. And if you want to sell multiple items, for instance, sell diamonds and gold for money, then you'll just need to have 2 of these sell lines, with one buying diamonds and the other buying gold. Now this first command block right here just sets up your money scoreboard. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is where all your money will be stored. Now the second command sets everybody's score in money to 0. So that way, when we set the display of the objective to the sidebar, it won't just show nothing. It'll show that every single player has $0 because we are freaking rich. And then in this next command, this sets up your items scoreboard, which is it basically is important for this second line right here because it has to do with how much of an item is in your inventory. Now this next line right here, it basically just sets your score in the item scoreboard to however many of an item you have that is trying to be affected by a command, which is basically will be done in this first command over here. And in this one, it basically just sets your score in items to 0 for reasons. So if we press this button right here, as you can see, we have our money scoreboard on the right, with me having $0. So then this next line right here is your sell one. So basically right here, this one executes at you. It executes you. It kills you. Duh. No, it doesn't kill you, but what this does is it basically tries to clear 0 diamonds from your inventory. It's important that you have 2 zeros here, or else it'll actually clear all your diamonds. We don't want it to clear your diamonds. We just want it to try to affect that item. So that way, this right here will set your score in items to however many diamonds you have in your inventory. So say I had a stack of diamonds, and I clicked this, it would set my score in items to 64. Which is important for this next command, because it tests to see if you have a minimum of 5 items. Because what's new in this system is that it will test if it'll allow you to sell more than 1 diamond at a time. So in the old system, you would have to click this button for however many diamonds you had in your inventory. So if you had a stack of diamonds right here, right, you have to click this button 64 times. But now with this version, you can set this to however many diamonds you want. So if you want people to be able to sell 64 diamonds to you all at the same time, you just set this to minimum of 64. And then when they click this button, it'll sell all 64 of their diamonds at once. Because, well, it's just a lot more efficient. So then this next command right here is conditional. These next 3 actually are conditional. Because they have to only run if you have a minimum of 5 diamonds in here. The first one just clears 5 diamonds from your inventory. Because, well, you can't have the same 5 diamonds over and over again. Just abuse the button, get infinite money. So it has to clear the 5 diamonds. Then in here, it adds however much money you want to sell your diamonds for. So for this one, I have $50 per diamond, so a total of $250. It adds that much to your money score. So when I click this button, it'll take 5 diamonds from my inventory and set my score on the sidebar right here to 250. And it'll add 250 for every time I click this button and have 5 diamonds in my inventory. Now this right here just is transaction successful text telling you in the bottom right here that your transaction was successful. That's just decoration. It's not necessary, but it looks nice. It makes it look nice and, complete. And then this next 2 command blocks are optional, but it basically tests if you have 4 or less, because without the min right here, it basically just tests if you have 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0 diamonds in your inventory. So if you have fewer than 5 diamonds, this tests for it, and it will say transaction failed if you don't have enough diamonds in your inventory. So if I click this button right here, transaction successful, I now have 59 diamonds instead of 64, so it took 5 diamonds from my inventory and gave me $250. If I click this again, $500, I now have 54 diamonds. And I could keep clicking this until I run out of diamonds. Now when I do run out of diamonds, so say I have 4 diamonds in my inventory, I click this, transaction failed, still have the 4, and as you can see, my money does not go up. So it's flawless really, and it's really easy to set up. You can do this with any item you want just by changing this to like gold if you want, or like wood or anything. You just have to change where it says diamond to something else. Really easy to do. Now this final one allows you to buy things with your money. So I have $1,500 right now. So I want to buy some diamonds, right? Let's see how that works. So if I go in here, it tests if I have $249 or less, because it costs $250 to buy 5 diamonds. So you have this basically just tests if you don't have that, and if you don't, it says the transaction failed. Now you have to have this before these command blocks, because if you run these command blocks, which basically test if you do have enough money, say you have $250 exactly, then it'll set it to 0, then it'll run these and say your transaction failed, even though it succeeded. So you have to have this transaction failed first if you want the fancy transaction failed stuff. But like I said, this is optional right here. You could start it at this command line right here, which tests if you have a minimum of $250, which I do. And then these next 3 command blocks have to be conditional again, so that way they only run if you do have $250. But right here, it removes $250 from my money scoreboard. So basically, just sets my money, removes $250 from my score. This one right here gives me 5 diamonds. Pretty easy. Why did I put W there? Don't type that there. And then this next one is just transaction successful. So if I click this right here, buy myself some diamonds, I now have 9 diamonds instead of 4. It says transaction successful, and I have $1,250 now. So it took $250 away. And if I keep spamming this, I keep getting $5. It takes $250 away from me until I have no money. Then it says transaction failed. Doesn't give me diamonds. Doesn't subtract my score. Perfect, really. You can't get any better. Now I know in 1.13 they're changing up the execute command a bit. I don't know if it'll still work with this right here, but if it doesn't work, then I'll have an update video showing how you can remedy this. But I mean, if it still works, then hey, nice. But that's how you set up an economy system in Minecraft. So really easy to do. All the commands are in the description, and you can just have multiple of these, set up a really nice shop for your vanilla server, or heck, your LAN server. I don't know. What if you want like a single player survival world and you want to have these in there? I don't know. But you can now have an economy system for whatever you want to use it for. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new and want to see more cool stuff from me. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.